Going guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, we reported earlier on breaking news out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Shout out Minneapolis. About a mass shooting at a Catholic school in which a lone gunman went in there, shot up the Catholic mass at the school while children were praying, adults as well, and shot, what they said, 19 people, including himself, where two children the ages of 8 and 10 lost their lives tragically. May they rest in peace. And the gunman was the third person that lost their life today. Now they said 17 others were injured. Out of the 17, 14 were children. He went in there with a AR style military style weapon, shot the place up, and now more information has come out about who he is. He's been identified. Person up here, or will I say she? This is crazy. Robin Westman, formerly Robert Westman. This is a trans woman that supposedly 23 years old and is a former student of said establishment that they shot up. They're looking at this as a hate crime against Catholics. They're also looking at this as domestic terrorism. And they should. You see more and more people out here flipping their lids and making innocent victims out of people that have nothing to do with their internal struggles. Yet this type of stuff keeps happening. And this right here, the stuff they found, always a manifesto. And what was in his manifesto is something, man, you got to see to believe. Take a look at this. This is absolutely horrible. This guy right here is a sociopath.
We're, of course, uncovering more about the background of the suspected shooter.
Senior investigative reporter Jennifer Merrily is digging into that from the newsroom. She joins us right now. Jen, what have you been able to find out?
Well, here's what we know. The suspected shooter is 23-year-old Robin Westman. We've confirmed there is a connection to Annunciation. We've learned Westman was a former student and graduate from the school in 2017. Now, the shooter's mom also previously worked there. So Westman would be aware of the layout of the school and familiar with the Wednesday welcome mass. We know Westman showed up at the school this morning dressed in all black, carrying 3 weapons, a shotgun, a rifle, and a pistol, and shot through the window into the church where kids and adults were in the pews. We've also discovered a few videos Westman posted online that have now been taken down. This is a still image from one of those videos of what looks like a hand-drawn church and a knife. Now, the police chief mentioned they were timed to come out today, these posts. He also spoke about a manifesto. Some of the messages shared said Westman said they were too tired of the pain this world gives out, and that they are not well and not right, and that they want to fulfill a final act that has been in the back of their head for years. Now, the shooter also apologized to their family in this note and said to pray for the victims and their families. It goes on, and I can tell you it is just chilling. This is also a picture of a gun that was posted in videos online. You can see writings on some of the ammunition and on that weapon. We are told when Robin was at Annunciation, they were called Robert. This is a graduation picture from 2017. In 2020, they changed their name to Robin. Now, we know that investigators traced the 3 guns found at the scene, and we've learned that Westman did buy them legally. We're told police learned the identity of the shooter quickly and went to their apartment to gather evidence and to try to find a motivation or something about this. Investigators are searching 2 other properties, we're told, and police say they are taking additional firearms from those properties into evidence. Of course, we are continuing to gather more information, and we'll share it with you when we have it. Frank and Amelia.
Jen, just glancing at the things that were written on the weapons and on the magazines, I mean, there's some vitriol and hate in that.
You know, I can tell you that the manifesto or the documents, the words that were written, it is lengthy. It goes on. And so this was something that was written over time, you might imagine. And yes, there are some tough messages shared in there. And I know that will be part of this investigation, Frank.
And this is kind of odd, but did we blur it or change it? Because some of it didn't even look like some of the penmanship I couldn't even read. Was it coded? Or?
Some of it is hard to make out, but we also wanted to pull it back a little bit to not give too clear of images that were on there, as that's part of the investigation and it has now been taken down. But yes, we have gone through the writings and what is in there, and we shared some of what was said in there. And some of that is that Westman wrote that they are too tired of the pain this world gives out. And that this has been a final act that has been in the back of their head for years. And again, chilling to apologize to their family and to ask for prayers for the victims and their families.
And the suspect's mother worked at the school a long time, a short time, and what was her role there? Do we know?
We know that she worked at the school for a period of time. We know it's been at least a few years since she worked there. We're also told from our CBS affiliate in the Fort Myers area that the FBI, Wink shares with us that the FBI was at the mother's home today, and we are working to learn more about that as well, Frank.
Well, we do know that the director, Kash Patel, did send out on X. He was saying that the FBI is investigating this as an act of domestic terrorism and hate crime targeting Catholics. But
and of course, in any situation like this, as you're doing the investigation, you want to hear from anyone who knew this person. So you're going to be trying to talk to family, any coworkers or former coworkers, friends, that sort of thing, to try to better understand what this person might have been thinking, if there were any warning signs. Of course, this is the hard part of what we have to talk about today as our community is in deep grief and in so much pain. But this is the other side of it, where law enforcement is doing their job in investigating this.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
well, thanks, Jen. We know it's tough to dig through and look at all that stuff as well, so we appreciate your reporting today.
All right, guys, that's the story of this dude. And I'm going to say some things, some people going to get mad, but, or they're going to take it wrong, but it is what it is. I want you to hear me. Most chaos comes out of confusion. Most chaos comes out of confusion. This guy went to school there. His mother worked there. He graduated in what they say 17. And here it is, 6 years later, you come back and shoot the place up. You graduated as a man and shot it up as a woman. Did you see the clips? The ammo clips, what they had on them? One said, suck on this. The other one said, where is your God? Why? What made him target that place? Oh, that been in the back of my mind. Always going back to that Columbine bullshit. He attached to a band that the Columbine shooters used to listen to. It's always some goofy shit. Always followers. But they try to act like they the ones that came up with this stuff in their own mind to go take advantage of somebody else. He wrote on the gun, FTW, fuck the world, no, fuck you. And everybody that's like you that goes out, that's some coward shit. You went there and shot up a bunch of children that didn't even know you exist and was following the same path that you safely were allowed to careen through, and you took them out. You took them out. You see this all the time. People getting mad because their life is in disorder, and it's always everybody else's fucking fault. Seriously, how did it come to this? How did it come to this? It's a bunch of bullshit. He probably had a good life. Probably had good parents. Didn't even know he was doing that shit. He already had confusion in his mind. You see that? You go up there dressed in all black. You killed because you wanted to. Wasn't nobody bothering you. Wasn't nothing really going on with you. You had that in the back of your mind. You know how many people out here, ladies and gentlemen, this is fucked up, and it's usually in men. You know how many people out here have a desire to want to know what it feels like to take another person's life? You know why? Because they don't want their lives taken, and they understand that life does have value, and they want to see if they have a dramatic change within self if they take that from somebody else. How sick is that? This is what we're dealing with out here now. They raided his house and 2 other houses. He's dead. So were 2 children. So today, multiple families have been destroyed or shattered and are left to pick up the pieces. 2 families got children that are never coming home. 14 other families, well, 17 other families got somebody that they're praying and hoping does make it home eventually out of the hospital. This is where we at. It's like hate is overriding a lot. You attacking these people, if they're saying what is true, you're attacking these people because you don't believe in the Catholic faith or whatever, while other people do. Me, myself, I'm more spiritual than anything. I believe in a higher power. I'm not attached to any type of religion, but religion does have value to those that believe in it. That's the thing. If it wasn't for no religion, all these different religions, the world would be torn up because nobody would have fear of a greater good outside themselves. So whether you believe with religion or not, it does shape a lot of human values and the way people are, and it does keep the demons at bay somewhat for those that believe in the greater good. And for somebody to do this type of stuff is a slap in the face. Everybody that is trying to do the right things in life. A church, no matter what it is considered the house of the Lord. And here come the devil assaulting right on the grounds. They're in school, they should be safe. In church, it definitely should be safe. He knew the layout. You see, he drew that little stadium thing. He knew what he was doing. You see what I'm saying? And you had graduated. So you wasn't at that school no more. You could have left that shit alone. And if you had those inklings in the back of your head, like he said, I'm not well. Yeah, well, you should have got the help you needed. He wrote, and this is the thing that's the biggest thing, and I'm going to end it on this. He wrote, pray for the victims' families, meaning I'm going to kill some people. You pray for them because I'm going to inflict an incredible hurt on people I don't know. Why? Because I feel like it, basically. Or something's wrong with me. Bitch shit. The fuck out of here. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe, man. The world is going to shit. And it's like the ones that can control the outcome of a lot of things and really bring national attention and drop the hammer to stop crazy crimes like this, they move at a snail's pace while evil just sprints all around us. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.